So the SIRGE Coalition is a global platform that brings together Indigenous leaders, Indigenous organizations, and allies who work together to secure the rights of Indigenous peoples and the green economy, or so-called green economy. We have come together about 4 years ago, in May of 2020, when a disaster happened. It happened on the lands of many indigenous communities in the Russian Arctic, when 21,000 tons of diesel were spilled into the local waterways, impacting the subsistence resources and the river, the waters, and the land of these peoples. So we launched a global campaign to support these communities, to have their voices heard, and we were able to bring this issue to the global attention with many spaces such as the UN, or companies, corporations, investors, other indigenous communities, environmental movement. But since then we have realized that these issues are not just specific to the place in the Russian Arctic. Such atrocities are happening globally, and since then we encountered many indigenous peoples in Brazil, in Chile, Argentina, Bolivia, Peru, Panama, US, I can go on, that their lands and territories are being now targeted yet again, right, for the next industrial revolution, to this transition to the new economy. And those resources, they call them critical minerals, transition minerals, are being sought to be employed for new technologies such as electric vehicles, solar, wind technologies, AI, and you name it. 54% of all transition minerals are located either on or near indigenous peoples' lands and territories globally, and that's an average number. In some places of the world, such as Africa, this number is rising to 75%. In the United States, for some minerals, it could be up to 97%. And we found that yet again, with this onslaught of development, indigenous peoples are finding themselves defending their rights, and their rights are not being recognized, not upheld. The right to self-determination and the right to free, prior, informed consent are not being respected. So the coalition is striving to rectify the sins of the past, so to speak, but also to propose their solutions, the indigenous solutions, and offer their leadership to bring this new world where indigenous solutions matter and they bring balance to the world. So we bring leaders from all 7 sociocultural regions of the world, and I know that every region is facing their own issues, but we need that leadership and we need that wisdom from all leaders, be it Africa or Russia or Asia or Latin America, or North America, to make these solutions known and actionable, achievable. And that's what the SIRGE Coalition was called on to do.